God damn it. Okay, so there's like a ton to talk about this week. We have some impressions and ideas and stuff about what we want from the story, and also we got some news about when the Destiny app is going to get updated for Destiny 2 and what it's going to be like after that happens. Plus, we found out when we get to preload the game. So that's what we're talking about this week on Talking Destiny.
Hey everybody! So, yeah, dude, there's so much to talk about, so why don't we just jump right on in. Yeah, I forgot to do that last week. That was a tradition in the first season.
Mixing things up.
Anyway, so, yeah, what do you want to talk about first?
Hopes for the story.
Okay. Based on what we've seen of the story, what have you thought about it so far? And we've seen the one mission, but still.
Yep. Looks like it's gonna be pretty good.
I agree. Okay, here's what I have to say about Evil Gary. He's fucking terrifying. Like, we only saw that one cutscene of him in the beta. We only saw the one bit of him from that one scene in that one mission. But, based on that, this dude's terrifying. Yeah, like, he actually feels like a legitimate threat. And that is awesome. Just totally awesome. What did you think about that cutscene, man?
He hurt me.
He hurt me too. Plus, he threw Gary off the side.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Gary.
Also, he's like the only boss to ever actually kick our ass.
Yeah, that too. He's the only anything to actually kick our ass.
Yeah.
Or, you know.
And ever since we came into being, we've just been kicking ass. And this guy just comes along and it's all like, eh.
Yeah, he's the only, anything to really pose a legitimate threat to our Guardian. I feel significantly less badass for that now. Do all this shit, kill all these gods, and then a fucking albino turtle kicks my ass.
Yep.
No, but yeah, first of all, his lines were just amazing. That whole scene played out just awesome. It was freaking cool and terrifying. When he told us not to look at him, I was like, fuck you, man, I'll look whatever I want. But then he kicked me in the face, and I was like, oh, shit. Maybe not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And then he kicked my ghost off the edge, and then I was like, you son of a... Accurate. But yeah. Pretty scary dude. Oh, and also, everything else he did to the tower before it even happened to us.
Yeah.
Even getting near it at all, much less destroying it and the entire last city. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What did you think of the mission itself, though? Like, how it played? Like, the design of the story mission as a vessel for the story.
I thought it was pretty cool. Especially the part where you just get put in with random players.
Oh, yeah, that part's super cool.
Yeah.
I thought that was fun. Yeah, because, I mean, you never know who you could end up. We ended up together once.
Yeah, it's
That-
pretty great.
That was awesome. It randomly just threw me in with him, and we were like, what? I mean, we were,
We were in that mission for a long time.
yeah. But, yeah, because we randomly got put in together, so of course we're going to spend a lot of time there. But, that was really cool. Plus, we got a sense of what it's going to be like when we're playing the actual story together. I mean, not just playing with other people, but actually playing it together. So it was cool getting that sense out of it. And it was really fun. We weren't our hunters. We were our warlocks at the time. But it was really cool. It was really fun. I am definitely very excited for playing that apparently very long story through with my bro. It's going to be cool.
56 hours.
Yes! Yeah, I can't wait. It's. I want it. I want Destiny 2 to be out. Let's see. How long do we have now? Less than 20 days. As of recording, 18 days, 8 hours, 7 minutes, 37 seconds. Yeah. Which, luckily, we won't have to spend a crap load of that time loading the game. And why is that?
Pre-loading.
Yes! So, preloading is, for those of you who don't know, you idiots, I'm sorry. For those of you who don't know what preloading is where you have pre-ordered something digitally and you can download it and have it available on your system, fully downloaded but unplayable until release date. That way, the moment it's unlocked, you don't have to install it. You can just jump right in. See what I did there?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so yeah. And luckily, Destiny 2 will indeed offer preloading services, which is good because I was getting kind of annoyed that it hadn't done it yet.
It will be available for Xbox early next week and PlayStation August 31st.
That is correct. Xbox players actually getting something first, and all it is not being able to play the game yet. Yes!
Yep.
Feeling the love, Bungie. Feeling the love. Thanks. Really feeling it. I just bathing in this total shower of love from Bungie. The one thing we get over PlayStation is the knowledge that we have the whole game but can't play it for longer.
Yep.
But I mean, whatever. I'm not gonna stop playing on Xbox. That's where all my friends are, and I'm not gonna stop playing just for some stupid exclusives that we'll have in a year. Exclusives are stupid. Like in any situation, except for Nintendo. Does make sense because Nintendo, the company, actually develops them.
Mm-hmm.
Sony doesn't actually develop any games, they just publish them. Microsoft doesn't develop any games, they just publish them. Nintendo develops games, so rightfully so, they are exclusive to Nintendo. But Activision has to be meanies.
Yep.
And my ears popped. Okay, so yeah, that is some exciting stuff, being able to preload the game. But back to the story. We talked about our impressions on it, and we talked about our impressions of the actual mission, but we didn't really talk about our hopes for the story. Obviously, we want a good story.
Yes.
That's a given. We want an epic, awesome, at least somewhat emotional story.
Yeah.
That is solar system trotting and just fun and awesome. Obviously. I mean, that's a given. But the thing is, what do we actually want from it? What do we want to gain from this experience? That is the question I think we should be tackling right here. Personally, I want this story to really drive home why it's meaningful to be a guardian for me. I don't want to just like be like, oh no, we lost our powers, instantly give them back, and then go back to kicking ass. I want to actually go experience a journey that tells me why, in spite of losing these powers, being able to gain them back and all that. Something emotional, you know, a real connection to what it means. Like, why was I awakened? What made me need to be revived over anybody else? I mean, there are a million dead skeletons in that in old Russia that our ghost could have gone, oh yeah, you look like a pile of bones, come to life. I mean, but he chose us. Or in the case of an XO, I don't know, because by then it would have eroded, because it's machine. Nothing would have been left by then. Or not eroded, but... Anyway, semantics. I never thought of that before. Anyway, still, point is, you know, what does it really mean to be a guardian? Which it seems like they are tackling that. They have kind of talked about how that is part of Cade, Zavala, and Ikora's journeys. But I also want to, I don't know, before I get too in depth, what do you think? What do you really want out of the story?
Basically everything you said.
Yeah, like what? I also want to learn more about the Vanguard characters. Like, I mean, Cade's cool, I get that, but like, I don't really know much about him. I don't really know much about Zavala, and I don't really know much about Ikora. You know, I want to know these characters.
I want to know Cade most, because he's the greatest.
Yeah, me too. But I do still want to know them all.
Yeah.
And I want to learn more about this universe. Or solar system. But I want to learn more about all the... tons of stuff. I want there to be some rich lore, mid-story type stuff. I don't know. I really hope the story provides a journey. I don't want it to just be a series of destinations with some, even if it's a series of destinations that are super fun and a series of destinations with really awesome action. I wanted it to still be a journey, you know? Not a series of
go here, do the mission, move on.
Yeah, I don't want it to be mission. This is what you do, you did it, done. This is what you do, you did it, done. I want there to actually be ups and downs in the story, you know? Times where we actually screw up. You know, because in Destiny 1, you got a mission, you did it, you succeeded, bam, done. There was never really any stakes because you never felt loss. And I know Destiny 2 starts with a huge loss, but one isn't enough, you know, to drive home that this is a threat. You know, and the universe feels still kind of empty if it's just one loss and then instantly bouncing back. Now, I want there to be some missions where we start the mission and we play through the entire mission, or hell, even play through entire sections of the story and huge swaths of our journey just being like, oh yeah, guess what? It didn't matter in the end anyway because you got screwed over, but so now you got to try to bounce back from that, and then, you know, I want the odds stacked against us, you know, because that makes for better stories. That makes a win more satisfying. If it's loss, win, big win. The big win is less satisfying. You know? I don't know. Do you agree? Disagree?
I agree.
Yeah. And what else? What else? I've been rambling on. Just talk about what you think it would make for a really good story, satisfying.
Obvious, emotional.
Mm-hmm.
Basically everything you said. Yeah.
anything you'd like to see over the course of it, like events.
Somebody die.
Who would die though? That would like really mean something.
Dude, if Kate died.
Oh fuck!
Oh.
I would uninstall the game.
Nope.
Yeah, no. I guess I'd be kind of upset about the speaker dying, but like I wouldn't really care that much. He was barely a character. He told us to do like one thing once.
Lord Salad Bowl.
Oh, dude, if Lord Salad Bowl died, I'd be sad.
Yeah.
Because we got like a genuinely good and genuinely emotional story with Rise of Iron. I don't know if we ever talked about that on Talking Destiny, but yeah, Rise of Iron, I loved the story of it. It was genuinely emotional and showed a lot of potential, which I hope Destiny 2 turns that shit up to like 1100. But yeah, I actually feel pretty connected to him as a character. If he died, I'd be upset. I would be wanting revenge.
Destiny 2 app.
Oh, right. Yeah, so they are updating the Destiny app. No longer will you be able to manage your Destiny 1 activity, events, and gear and such from an app on your phone for Destiny 1. Because they're overwriting the app entirely for Destiny 2. What? Yeah, and it's soon. It's in like 5 days as of recording this. I think 4 days for you guys, because it's probably won't go up. No, like 3 days for you guys, actually. Because this doesn't go up till Sunday. Anyway, yeah. So, that is... That's pretty crazy, but also really cool and totally expected. I did not think they would make a completely separate app. That would have been stupid, and yeah, and it would have cost, like, money. And no, that'd be dumb. But... Holy shit. Everybody's trying to get in contact with me right now. So, we got an idea. Well, not an idea. We got to see what the app will look like.
A bunch of bright blurriness.
Yeah. I don't really know how we'll solve that in post. We won't, probably, at all. Like, at all. Well, anyway, the point is the app looks way better.
Very sleek.
The home button. Alright. So, first of all, one of the first things I want to say... Anyway, is this. I don't know how well you can see. There we go. Okay. So the app, as you can see, you can still manage your gear and inspect your gear and stuff, but it actually looks kind of like it does in game. See, that looks really close to what it looks like inspecting your weapon in game. Destiny 1, for comparison, the app is more like a really, really, really N64 style rendering of the weapon. Like, seriously? This is how my character is rendered on the app? There's very little detail to anything. Alright, just look at what the Vision of Confluence Adept looks like on the app.
Garbage.
Yeah. It's doesn't really give a sense of what the thing is like in game. Now, if they can do that with our characters too, where our characters look genuinely like they do in game, I would be stoked about that. First of all, it would let me take screenshots, and rather than take them on my Xbox, then upload them to OneDrive, or take my Xbox screenshot from my app, I could just go right into the app, screenshot my character, send it to somebody, rather than going to the app, screenshot a really low res version of my character that doesn't even show up with the ornaments that I put on my character at all, and send that to somebody. Because why would I want to send that to somebody at all? What else was new to the app? There were other new things.
Clans.
Yes, clans. What about them?
Well, there will be customizable banners.
Yes, the banners, as it appears, seem to be genuinely customizable, like your emblems in any other game with a clan system, pretty much. Like GTA, Call of Duty, I guess. You know, it seems like you can actually make a really cool custom emblem design, or maybe it's really limited, like the character creator. Either way, being able to make it custom rather than just choosing from a pre-selection of like 6 different banners for your clan, it seems to be really cool. I am fully supportive of this idea, and it sounds just totally awesome. I want that. I want it. I want it. But yeah, we can make some really cool banners when this comes out, which probably we won't be able to actually make a banner probably until the game actually comes out, because it says the Destiny 2 services, even though the Destiny 2 version of the app goes up on August 23rd. I believe there's a time. You just tell them about when it comes out and stuff. How I find this. The app and the services.
23rd.
Yes. The Destiny 2 features won't actually release until September 6th. So we won't be able to
do anything.
Yeah. We won't be able to do anything. We won't be able to like a gear or anything like that. Obviously, because we wouldn't even have any gear yet anyway. But
when we can make a banner, it's going to be awesome.
It is going to be very awesome. Yeah, the weekly update says it releases August 23rd. To directly quote the weekly update and a large portion of it, basically like a whole paragraph, it says, to see the new experience, you'll need only to visit Bungie.net after we close our maintenance window. To hold these upgrades in the palm of your hand, you'll need to update your app. This will overwrite the Destiny 1 version of the companion, and the Destiny 2 services will not be online until after the launch of the game on September 6th. Destiny 1's API will still remain active, so if you are looking for D1 gear management or stat tracking, the community will continue to have you covered through the apps they've created. Basically, do it yourself if you want to do Destiny 1 stuff after this. It says, when you play Destiny 2, this companion will be your guide as you build a brand new legend. I think the new app sounds very cool, and it looks very cool. Looks, like you said, it looks really slick.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm very much looking forward to having that very, very tiny slice of the Destiny 2 experience in my hands in less than a week. That is going to be cool.
I think that's it.
Is that it? So yeah, that seems like that might be it. Oh, well, we can cover the things that it says here. There's actually a lot we didn't cover about what the app is going to be like. So, new to Destiny 2, Explore. All about the Explore tab is all about what's happening in the world of Destiny. You can stay up to date with the latest news and updates, basically like the community tab right there. Discover new events and activities, see the latest amazing creations from our community, and find community. So it basically is like the community tab in Destiny 1, in the current version of the app, but with a few more extra things sprinkled in. The Clans tab. Stay connected with your teammates wherever you are. Create or join a clan and invite others to join you. Manage your clan roster and see who is playing. Create a shared identity with a unique banner. So it seems like you won't actually have to be on a laptop to join clans. And you won't have to be on a laptop to manage it. And you
Make things a lot easier.
Yeah, and you won't have to be on a laptop to even make your freaking banner. You can actually do that on the app, which sounds awesome. Track your clan progression and share rewards, and communicate with your teammates through clean text chat. Furthermore, there's another feature of the Clans tab that you can see here called Oathkeeper rating. And it's under Oathkeeper score. And underneath Oathkeeper's score, it says Nightfall and Raid, and both of them say Oathkeeper rating pending. Now that sounds really interesting. It sounds like there's going to be some leaderboard situation associated with clans. So basically, we'll be really low because we only have like 10 people in our clan. But yeah, I don't care. That's not enough to drive me out of my clan. I like our clan. Returning from D1, the Gear tab. Manage all your weapons and armor and inventory. Inspect all your favorite weapons and armor. View item stats, perks, and inventory configuration. Manage and equip items on your characters. So, basically the same thing. Recruit. Search for other players looking for fire teams for any activity. Search an available list of requests. Basically the built-in LFG that they have already had in place, but Destiny 2ified. Your profile. Manage your experience with account information and settings. Basically, sounds exactly like what it would be. And you can redeem Bungie codes on the app now, which is really cool. Support. Talk to your mentors and support specialists. Basically, the help forums. So yeah, I think the app sounds a lot more useful. It sounds like it's basically the same but with extra stuff, which is really cool, more useful, and a lot more convenient. Which is good. Clans, I'm talking about specifically, that is way more convenient because, let's face it, clans were such a small part of Destiny 1, but even that small part that they played was really hard to actually, integrate into your play style or integrate into anything for that matter. So having it also easily done through the app now is going to be a freaking fantastic feature for everybody that plays this game. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to this app. I'm really, really looking forward to this game. Can't believe we already only have 2 more episodes of this before Destiny 2.
Yep.
So yeah, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that fun loving shit, and
tell your friends.
Tell your friends, and have a beautiful day.